Speaking of the Heat, bro, how we feel about Bam, bro? You proud
Bam.
of that? You proud of him?
Bam.
I
Bam.
look. What I will say is, for the people, and I'm talking about when I say people, I don't mean us, the fans who are, the fans are gonna feel how they're gonna feel, right?
Yeah.
His peers, when I mean his peers, the other
Did him
people
dirty,
in
bro.
the league right now, the veterans, for people like Tim Hardaway, Michael Jordan, all these other players to come out and be like, hey man, like some of y'all are overreacting, some of y'all are being so disrespectful. For one, I forgot the announcer's name on ESPN, right? He's interviewing Bam about getting these 83 and interviewing, or asking other Justin Jefferson or whatever his name is, Jefferson, the old school player for the Cavs, that he's a reporter now.
Yeah.
Richard. And they're asking about, oh, how would Kobe feel about it? Or how would do this? Or how do you feel about him passing that? And it's just like, it's a valid question.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment,
it's not the right.
You don't take that away from Bam.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bam's moment.
Yeah.
Right.
And for you to be, that's your first question to him. Not, hey man, you got 83. How do you feel? Not, hey, how do you think Kobe would feel about you getting 83? If I was Bam, I love Kobe, respect to Kobe. He even said, I looked up to Kobe. But at that moment, and RIP, yo, fuck Kobe at that moment. I got 83. You feel me? At that point,
I'm not gonna lie, that will not go well.
I know. Look, I got the borders up. I know everybody gonna come for me for saying
that
this, right?
would not go well for you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I remember who runs it, bro.
look, bro. With all due respect, yes, I understand. Passing that number, it means a lot more than just passing that number, right?
I get it,
but at this moment, at this time, right now,
maybe not.
Whenever you look at that thing, you are always gonna say Wilt, Bam, and Kobe, no matter what you say.
Well,
it's always gonna be there.
No one's seen it happen, so it didn't happen.
But but it's there, right? So in that sense, you would say Bam and Kobe.
Bam and Kobe.
You can't.
All right. But look, with all that being said, respects to Bam. And here's my thing. For everyone who's mad at Bam, go rewatch that game. And y'all mad at the wrong people. Y'all are mad at the guy they were fouling him. So yeah, he does have like 43 free throws, which is crazy.
Not just fouls, the intentional fouls in the fourth quarter was like,
you have 4 people on him fouling him. There's a picture of him running like this, and you got 4 people attached to him. Like it's like, what do you want him to do? Miss the free throws because of Kobe? I mean, bro,
it's not on Bam. It's not on Bam.
Yeah, if you're that close to me as a basketball player, if I'm that close and I feel like I can get it, I'm gonna get it.
100%.
Just because,
I just think the Wizards are soft, bro, and this tanking stuff is getting out of hand. That's how I feel.
It's ridiculous.
I just feel like the tanking stuff is getting out of hand, and for the Wizards to intentionally foul when they're down a dub, it just leaves a sour grapes in my mouth. You feel me?
So glad
and a lot
that
of people,
Trae Young
and I
is on
think
that
that's
team.
what people are so mad at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like that's why people are upset. I don't think it's because of Bam's effort. Hey, you get what the refs give you at the end of the day, but the
100%.
way the Wizards handled it, bro, was like, where's the competitive nature in it, bro? Like, and the Heat were winning pretty much throughout that game.
Yeah,
Kobe, when he got his, they were down 20. You know what I mean? Like, it was a different vibe, a different feel.
And there's also 2 different aspects on that. Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
The positions. Right. You got to think this man's a center.
Mm-hmm.
This man's playing down low. So the attempt for him to get fouled is a lot more probable.
Threes though. He was hitting them threes though.
Oh
boy.
yeah,
he was on it, bro.
He hit 7.
He was on it, boy.
Yeah, he hit 7. But if you look at the box score, like where he was mainly getting his points was down low.
Yep.
And the thing is with again, not to criticize anything, the way Kobe got his 81 is cemented. Like it was a competitive game, but the fact of him not getting as many free throws as Bam, you got to look at the way he's playing. He's playing way more away from the basket.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he had his layups, he had his jump shots, but his game is totally different from Bam's.
100%.
So it's like Bam, that's how he create. If you look at his offense, he works down low. So it's like, you know, there's some hate out there for it, and I get it.
There is hate. I don't understand the hate for Bam itself.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do understand the hate for the Wizards and the
yes.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not. I don't think the hate is at
it's
Bam.
bad for basketball.
Yeah, it's just bad for basketball. I think the hate is towards just why do you still have him in the game? You guys are, have such a high lead. That's so. Yeah, I don't think the hate is towards
that
Bam
either. Yeah. If you have 70 points with 9 minutes to go, you go for it.
Yeah,
but for the Wizards to intentionally foul, being like, come on, man, like it wasn't like it was a close game, but you intentionally fouling for it. Like you're not double teaming all game, and now all of a sudden, 5 minutes left, you want to double team.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
come on, man, that's weird, bro. Like that's weird, dog. Like it just left some sour grapes of how it went down. There's no comparison to Kobe's 80 and Bam's 80, but at the end of the day, Bam did what he needed to do to pass it, and you got to respect what he did. He showed out, bro. And he played a perfect game of basketball.
Yep.
Yeah. And to that point, when you really think about it, it kind of seems like the Wizards did this to get the heat off of them for getting blown out like that.
Could have been.
Nobody's talking about the Wizards. Everyone's talking about how Bam went through the free throw line.
I'm talking about the Wizards, man. I'm seeing what it is.
You're not. Even these vets, which is
so
really annoying.
Pros,
these other pros, the Aubreys and all these other people, even coaches are talking about.
Haters,
look at the way he got it.
Yeah, they haters, bro. They haters.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not to say that there isn't a point to be made there. You know what I'm saying? There's a point to be made there for sure. But the fact that that's what you're focused on as a coach or as a player, like hating on that's what's weird. It's like,
you go get me 83. And
then you know what I'm saying? Like, like maybe if you're on a podcast and they're in,
might drop 100 in a game.
You want to talk about it. But the fact that was your point being made at that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
it's weird. It's kind of like you're hating, like a little jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Like they love Kobe so much, where it's like it was broken. They're trying to find something to make it not seem what it was.
Right.
Yeah. And I get it, but they didn't even hit the real topics about it. Why? They just they were putting it on the Heat and Bam itself, his performance of what he was doing, and it's like
Spo got some flack for it too.
Wizards, dog. Like, if you're gonna talk about it and give it a negative review, the Wizards got to be brought up into it, bro, because that was weak.
Right.
They were Spoelstra had to come out and make a statement about like he does not apologize. He's never gonna apologize for how he plays his players. Yeah. Like they were giving stuff to Spo because he left Bam out there to get the points, and it's just like what are we doing? Like,
I mean, Phil was gonna take out Kobe, and his assistant coach was like, "Hey, look at the scoreboard real quick," and Phil was like, "Oh damn." Never mind, keep him in, bro. And Kobe looked at him like, "You ain't gonna take me out, like nigga. Like, who you talking to like that? You ain't taking me out, bro." Like, so respect to Bam what he did, bro, because he did his thing, bro. But on the Wizards side, this tanking stuff, bro. Like, and if you want to keep it conspiracy, real quick. Adam Silver saw how much the NFL was taking over, even though the NFL's done, and he was like, "Hey, yo, we need some NBA talk. We need to get the headlines real quick, hey, blow that whistle. You know what I mean? Blow that whistle. We're gonna tell Bam, hey, it's your game. Score, shoot whenever you want." Hey, the Heat never played like that all year, bro.
No, well, I will say this. Ever since that conversation he had with D Wade, it was midway through where he came out. He's like, "Oh, I'm tired of being a playing game. I'm tired of doing this. Like, I want to win." Like, D Wade was the first one on the phone because they always talk, and he was like, "Hey, you don't like it? Change it. Do something about it." And since he's been a consistent 24, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, consistent to the point that after the 83, he went right back to getting 20 in that 20 range.
23. Yep, he got 23.
So it's like, come on now, like he's been consistent. Now, would I have guessed 83?
83. We're talking about 60 more though. You know what I'm saying? Like 23 is good, but plus 60 after that. Right. I'm just conspiracy, and is pretty much a joke though. But like, I think Adam Silver was like, "Hey, we talked to Eric. Yeah, like they got the game plan. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Like I just feel like
LeBron as well. LeBron hit up, man, former Heat, and we gave him his props.
Yeah,
LeBron, man. I just letting you know, Pat Riley has said multiple times.
Yo, and shout out Giannis too. Giannis,
and Giannis has been an advocate for him.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's because
I think
Giannis
he's one of the best forwards in the game, bro. Top 2, top 3, at worst. Yeah. I just think people are so used to the Heat winning and the culture. And honestly, in Miami, the culture is more important than any player. It's the culture. It's and that brings a little. It's different from every other team outside the Lakers. And it shows. And I guess you could put OKC. They're on their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're not beating the Spurs this year, baby. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So since you brought that up, my prediction this year for the finals is the Spurs and Detroit.
You got Detroit?
Listen.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that
too, though.
You had me with the Spurs because I agree with the Spurs.
You know, we got a Boston now.
Nah, hey, if you really sit back and watch what Detroit's been doing slowly but surely, and
Cunningham is different.
I'm gonna say it right now. The Knicks don't want to see Detroit in the playoffs, bro.
No, they don't.
They don't want to see them.
Not, no.
Detroit plays better Knick basketball than the Knicks do. For real, bro.
Yeah.
And then honestly, it's about matchups. And I think Detroit matches up with Boston very well.
Yeah.
They don't have Boston doesn't have anybody to stop Cunningham. Yeah. And he's like unless he gets injured. I can see Detroit for
I'll knock on wood for you, bro.
Yeah, please do. I'll knock on myself, bro, and I'll knock on glass just in case.
Well, honestly, you guys know who I got it. It's Spurs and Celtics.
Yeah. I feel it.
In that case, I got the Spurs and the Heat. You know?
Spurs and the Bulls, baby. What?
That's crazy,
bro. Oh my god! It's just me saying the Bulls. When I see their logo, I'm just like,
man, dude.
The worst of the worst.
Let's not even talk about it.
I got the Spurs in Detroit. I really do think that would be a fun matchup. Young teams going at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
think it would be really cool. I think
that would be nice.
I'll go even further. Spurs are winning it this year.
Oh,
okay. I'm with it. Yeah. I'm with it.
I see Wemby, bro, and I could only imagine right now how he's gonna be come playoff time.
Bro,
that's gonna be scary. He's gonna be unstoppable, bro. He's already unstoppable.
It's not studied or talked about enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ascension of Wemby after his injury and his gameplay. And now I say that because one of the biggest people we need to, like, I guess, appreciate to give him this knowledge at that moment was when they had Chris Paul for that season. Chris Paul did with Wemby what Chris Paul did with OKC. Because remember, after he was when he was in OKC during that whole bubble year, think about the cats he had around him. It was that championship winning team that won in OKC.
I thought you were gonna give credit to David Robinson and Tim Duncan. You went Chris Paul over here. When he was on the team with Chris Paul, he averaged 8 threes a game, dog.
Right.
And that was not working.
Right.
Now that he is playing the paint and he's playing inside the 3-point line, and now he's averaging.
I'm not talking about his gameplay. I'm talking about his knowledge, IQ.
Okay, basketball.
IQ basketball.
Because
if anything of what Chris Paul is, he's a coach. I'm talking about what's happening offside. Not what happens in the game.
You know who's coaching actually though? Tim Duncan. Yeah,
shout out to Tim.
I'm gonna if we're gonna give credit like that, you gotta give it.
We have to.
Have to.
That's the guy who's elevated, who's telling Wemby stay away from the 3-point line, unless you have the opportunity or the play is called for you.
That's right.
But to that point, though, Pin, have you not seen the new between the legs step back 3 that Wemby has? He didn't always have that.
He had that. Not when he was 17.
There's even
he had it when he was 17. He had it, bro. He
Not
was
like that,
always
bro.
he looked up to KD so much he wanted to be just like Kevin Durant, bro. You couldn't get him away from the 3-point line. And he knew how to create because he's so big. He had the step back. He had the pull up. He could shoot on to the left, going to the right. One leg,
that between the legs move.
I've seen it.
I saw between the legs move,
bro. When I
saw
that Chris Paul, like the shimmy,
between the legs
back,
move was CP.
Back,
look,
boom, like
that. Now the handles,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'll give that to CP.
That was CP.
Yeah.
The ball movement stuff, I'm gonna give that to CP and Tony Parker. Tony Parker.
But Tony ain't as involved. I will be honest. He ain't
not as involved, but in the summer when he gets
but here's the thing. As a player, right? As a player, you learn a lot more by seeing. So he may not be being taught. The fact that he got to play with a player like Chris Paul, mind you, yes, 100%. You got to give the credit to Tim Duncan because Tim Duncan's there working with him, right?
100%.
For that big body down low. But to see a guy at that caliber when it comes to running an offense, now we see there's times where Wemby bringing up the ball and he's running that offense like a point guard. And without those 2 years with Chris Paul, even when Chris Paul was hurt, he's still out there like, yo, like this is how I would do this, or this is where you need to be. So now his movement, his way of moving things around on the court, it's letting all those young cats around him. You're seeing a whole different side of like, yo, you see him calling out the plays that, yo, throw me the ball over here. I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna dunk it on you. You know,
the reason why I have so much pullback on this, bro. When you think of the San Antonio Spurs as a team in general, as an organization, they have a structure for certain players. All right. You're gonna play this role, and that's what you're gonna be. Tony Parker was never the best point guard in the NBA. Manu Ginobili was never the best shooting guard in the NBA.
But that system worked for them.
But the system worked. Bruce Bowen. That I don't know if you've seen Bruce Bowen ball outside of the NBA, but in college, he was a dog. When he got to the NBA, people just thought he could only shoot from the corner and play really good defense. No, that's what the Spurs turned him into. They have a certain view and a certain what's the word I'm looking for, bro? A certain vision for their players, and they market how it needs to be, and they execute to perfection. It's just been like that since David Robinson came to the San Antonio Spurs, and it's continuously got. Now, I'm not saying CP3 had nothing to do with it.
No.
Obviously had a say.
But what I am saying too, you got to
obviously had a say. But I think it's more of what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
No. No, it is. But you also have to put into a consideration that same motion, as much as he's been there, it's not there anymore because Pop ain't a part of that anymore. Like Pop is there, but he's not there. But
who's his runner up, my guy? Pop picked the next man up, bro.
You got to understand because that's like this. The only reason why I say that is because I have a good example.
More because of health, but he's still here. You know what I'm saying? He's still here.
But hold on,
it's like a disciple of Christ. We're still preaching Jesus. You know what I mean?
Pat Riley started the Heat culture, brother. Right?
I get it.
Yeah. But Eric Spoelstra has his own way of coaching it.
I get it, but
that's what I'm saying. Mitchell Johnson.
Everyone
he's more loose with his players, is what I'm saying.
Everyone is influenced and everyone's taught. Now they make it their own eventually,
of course,
but the fundamentals stay the same.
Yeah, and you see it, It's not like it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
I played basketball from first grade to the military. You know what I mean? Like, I know ball. I know ball very well, and I know how systems work. Now, I wasn't good enough to.
I played ball, I played football, basketball. I played ball my whole life. I've coached my whole life. Yeah.
So you know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but players do matter, and CP3 gave him knowledge that he uses on a game basis. But
it was kind of night and day, man. You saw the difference in how Wemby started seeing the game, and he's more protective in how he is with his body.
Chris Paul stopped playing. You saw the difference in what Wemby was able to do, and
it allowed him to play.
Yeah.
It allowed him to
play. 100%.
He's unstoppable. He's
gonna
mess around.
The Spurs are winning this year.
He's gonna mess around and become the GOAT. He gonna mess around and become the GOAT, bro.
I definitely see that. I can definitely see that.
Keeps it up, bro.
Yeah,
he's unguardable. He's unstoppable.
Yeah. And
I ain't never seen a dude
even
block the ball without
defensively.
jumping. Like,
Dude,
stop.
that's what I'm saying. Defensively,
go
It's like
hang
he's
out with
playing
Giannis
kickball, bro. I do that
for
to my
all season.
kids.
right? That's what it's like.
Right
Exactly.
here,
when you block your own kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
He got to go to Giannis's training team for the offseason because if you see how Giannis came into the league and how he was literally Wemby.
Yeah.
He was skinny like that.
Yeah.
It was like night and day. He woke up and he was the Greek god.
You see though how much
broccoli, you know? Like, jeez, bro.
Hey, but you see how much
crazy.
Wemby's gaining weight already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I said at the beginning, like I think he gained about 15 pounds of muscle during the offseason.
Yeah.
He's gonna gain another 15 because he's what 21, if that. Like he's gonna gain a lot of muscle until he's like 24, 25. And imagine Wemby in a Giannis body. Oh my God.
I'm saying, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Unstoppable.
You think Giannis could take over? Like Giannis ain't got nothing on Wemby. I pick Wemby over Giannis all day.
Oh yeah.
This
Yeah,
Wemby,
no,
this
it's-
Wemby, Giannis
Yeah,
ain't got
the
nothing.
way Wemby's been playing, bro. No,
Put the best Giannis
he's
his
22
best
right
year.
now. He's 22
Give me
right
give me Giannis 22. Give me Giannis in that championship year. He ain't bidding this year's Wemby.
Oh yeah.
And Wemby's only gonna get.
Giannis needs to come to Miami to win another championship. That's what needs to happen.
No, Giannis needs to go to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Nah.
Giannis needs to go to San
to be honest with
Antonio.
you,
and
To be honest with you,
dominate.
I wouldn't want that because he'll be
I
in the way
would.
of Wemby.
I don't think so.
He'll clash.
I don't think so.
I think so.
When does Giannis ever clashed? He
never.
does whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
He's not that guy. He's not LeBron James.
So you would rather Giannis down low and shoot Wemby back out to the three?
Both of them down low. Take
Both.
turns.
Dominate
bring the ball
both,
up the
yeah.
court.
Yep.
I think Giannis is too ball dominant.
He's not though.
I think
He
so.
doesn't. He's ball dominant because he ain't got no point
I was
guard.
about to say because he has to be.
He ain't got nobody. That's why he's ball
Okay.
dominant right
He
now.
has
He
to
ain't
be.
got nobody. There's nobody on that team, bro. Nobody.
Because with a guy, I mean, yeah, okay. All right.
Everyone was like, Chris Middleton is he's so good with Giannis. No, Giannis is making him look really good.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right. I'll give you that.
How did he play without Giannis? Average at best. You know what I mean? Like no one even remembers Middleton. He's still in the league balling. But
He's still in the middle.
He is now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's always been that, and he'll always be that. But Giannis knows how to bring greatness out of everybody except Damian Lillard. Let's talk about it.
Hey man,
Can't bring out greatness
get
when
out
he's
here like
already
that, bro.
great.
He was injured, bro. He was
You
injured.
can't
bro.
bring out
Oh.
greatness when he's already great. That's my
That's
point. You know what I
funny.
mean?
Yeah,
That's why he
yeah,
can't. He's already great.
Right.
But Giannis
right.
brings the best out of everybody. You put Giannis and Wemby on the Spurs, who they have enough money to make it happen, and enough draft capital to make it happen, and enough young pieces to make the trade. I'm just saying, bro.
Now,
The
does
league
Giannis
does
wanna go
not
to the
want to
Spurs?
see
I
that.
think that's the real question.
Why not?
Because it's too hot out
The
there,
most
bro.
important thing for him is
He
winning.
likes that South Beach in the water, you know.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. He said it. He said it.
No, he also said he wants to play in the United Center. He's also said that, my boy. He wants to be a Bull and live in Jordan's legacy and see if he can bring the greatness out of Chicago. We know when Giannis is talking crap. You know what I'm saying? Giannis, he can get the beach in Greece. He can get all that on his off time every day of the week when he's not playing basketball. But the most important thing for him is winning. And what better way to have Wemby as your sidekick? You don't even need a big
it
three.
would be beautiful. It would be nice to watch, but it would be a lot nicer for me if he goes to Miami.
Oh, I feel you. I want him to be a Bull, but that's never gonna happen because the Bulls like to suck. They just want money, bro. Mike.
Yeah.
Can you believe I looked at tickets for the Bulls game, bro? $15. $15. Oh no, it's never gonna be that cheap in Chicago. I wish.
Yeah.
$15, bro. 15.
15.
Have you ever seen it that low? I've never
Never.
seen it. Never. Ever.
Never.
Even before Jordan, it was never 15. That was the 80s. It was never that low.
Crazy.
$15 to go to a Bulls game
Wow.
and see some I don't even know what you're seeing now. You're just seeing people coming from the YMCA like I'll play. Like that's what the Bulls are right now, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think Hassan Whiteside needs a new team to play for.
might as well, bro. Our biggest guy is 6'8". It's tough out here, bro.
It's tough.
Oh,
hey, speaking of Hassan Whiteside, hey, lay off the juice, bro. This man is like he's playing like in that Euro League.
Bro,
I thought he went to prison or
bowling
something. I thought he went to prison, bro. Like that's how big he got. He got prison break, bro. Like all he does is pressing push-ups, bro. Like
right. Homie went in.
That dude is he's Mark McGuire of basketball. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He big as smell out of nowhere. Barry Bonds head ass boy. This dude's arms is a basketball when he flexes, bro. Like